Expedition Log, Day 6. Woodstone, as small as it is, has quite a lot to offer the wanderer. I'm staying in a quaint inn. I've been able to repair some of my tools at the local smithy, and can acquire more rations from the nearby farmhouses. I'm almost ready to head out again soon. Greetings, primates, and welcome back to Thespa. Once again, my name is RU Prime, and I'm really looking forward to what this episode has in store. As you can see, some time has passed as the roof is oxidizing. Quite fast, actually. But that's actually the main thing I'd like to get done today, is get this roof done. And get started on that blacksmith, as Ruprecht mentioned in his log. Either way, first things first, I gotta get this drowned farm up and running. So let me show you what I was talking about. And here we are. Dungeon number 1. Dungeon number 2. They are very close together. There's 7, 8, 10 blocks in between these two spawners. It's ridiculous how close these things are. I could very easily put together a zombie killing chamber right here and get so many zombies. It's going to be ridiculous. Anyway, I gotta get this area prepped, so I'm gonna get started on that, and I will see you all in just a little bit. So, I may have gotten carried away and forgot to record all this. Yeah. Anyways, the farm's been made. How this works is, they get collected and they get shot up, and up there is an area where we just slow the zombies down and let them drown. And they get turned into drowns, and then I actually have been getting copper from this. I'd be getting more copper if I had looting on my sword, but this is just an iron sword and not my diamond sword, because I don't have my diamond sword just yet. But because this is also an experience farm, I should be getting a looting sword relatively soon. So I'm just going to spend some time here building up levels, farming copper, and I'll see you at the end. Well, primates, as you can see, I've got myself some very shiny gear. That's right, I've spent some time at the copper farm getting up some copper, as you can see by the fresh new copper on the roof. And that's all that I got. I didn't spend that much time there. But I spent enough time to get a full set of tools all enchanted up. And I even got myself a pair of boots enchanted up. The only reason why I don't have the rest of the armor is I don't have any more diamonds. We're going to need to remedy that. But for now, one of the main things I would like to remedy is farms. Specifically, paper. And here's why. In my explorations of the world, I came across this lovely little place. And while here, I came across this little guy. He sells mending. That is the one enchantment on all of my tools that I don't have. And he buys paper. So I get a good income of paper. I get a good income of emeralds. And you see where this is going. Another thing that I would like to get up and going eventually is actually a villager breeder. So that way I can actually populate the town of Woodstone. Also, farmers are going to be very helpful in this endeavor. So getting a farmer and some automated melon and pumpkin farms, they will be absolutely key to this whole scenario. Now, I have been to the Nether. I went there to get the soul sand for our lovely little drowned farm. While there, I also came across some quartz, which is extremely helpful in setting up automated farms. I've got a bunch of materials together so that way I can start this farm up, and I'm going to get started on that. I'm going to have it over by the drowned farm so that way I can AFK at the drowned farm and get copper and sugarcane at the same time. I also plan on building up a melon and pumpkin farm there. I've already got some melon and pumpkin seeds all ready to go for when it's time for that. But as of now, I'm just going to make do with what I got. Well, primates, our sugarcane farm is in. It's not a very efficient one as one observer controls 15 pistons, but it'll make do. I just have to sit here for a while and let all the sugarcane grow. And while I'm doing that, I can sit here and whack at the drown. I hate to say that most of this episode has been me just building farms and AFKing, but, well, most of this episode has been me just building farms and AFKing. Sad but true. Well, this is what you gotta do when you're just barely starting out. Hopefully, with these next few farms in, I can get started on the rest of Woodstone. I do have one more farm that I need to get up and going, and that's a pumpkin and melon farm. And here's why. This farm is not fast enough. I need emeralds if I want to get my tools up and going. I mean, I've only got mending on one thing. That ain't gonna cut it. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a melon and pumpkin farm and start trading. Oh boy, this has been a lot of work. Primates, it is done. We have a melon and pumpkin farm. This is a very common design, one I believe designed by El Mango, and it's producing quite a lot of melons and pumpkins. And that's really nice because just in here, I've got myself a farmer who buys melon and pumpkins. In the time between these clips, I've been sitting here letting my melons and pumpkins grow and trading with these people. I've got my mender just up there, and in there I've got one that buys unbreaking. I actually need to go and buy some more unbreaking so that way I can figure out what other enchantments this guy has. I've since put mending on all of my tools and my boots. One other thing I need to get up and going is a villager breeding station and a villager conversion station. However, I don't have time to do that in today's episode, so that'll be on the to-do list for next episode, or the next few episodes. Besides, I've got a town to build. Well, primates, the wool is out once again. That means it's time to get this build started. Hi, primates. Future Are You Prime here. I'm currently in the editing booth getting this episode ready, and my time lapse that you're supposed to be seeing isn't quite working, so this is what you get. Hopefully we can get it fixed by next episode. We'll see. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Well, primates, Woodstone has a forge. Once again, I followed a tutorial by Blue Nerd Minecraft for this build. He has some amazing build, and I just love the style that he's got going on. Got ourselves the forge. Down here is going to be a little shop where he sells all the tools. And off to the side here, we've got a stairway up to what will be the smith's living quarters. Now, you might be sensing a little bit of a theme with my builds. There's no roof. The reason that one doesn't have a full roof is the same reason that one doesn't have a roof. I decided to make it out of copper. Although it didn't seem like it, we did a lot today. We got the forge mostly put together. We've got much needed farms and trades coming in. And I think that'll about do it. So please leave a like if you liked the video. Comment any suggestions that you have that you'd like to see. We still have yet to find a name for our parrot friend over there. Subscribe so that way you don't miss my next episode. And thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Are You Prime, and I'll see you next time.